I already have on a black wig. I have in big green contacts because that seemed appropriate. And I already have on makeup from earlier in the day, and normally I would take that all off and start with a clean slate, but I'm gonna leave it on because my eyebrows look nice today, and I'm just gonna end up redoing the liner and the lashes anyway, so it's kind of wasteful. You might call it lazy, but I call it resourceful. So let's take off the lipstick though, we don't need that.
Okay, so if you do nothing else from this tutorial, just focus on making yourself green. Green is the key if that wasn't already apparent. I'm using a green water-activated paint. Mostly any SFX company should make these, so pick your favorite. But I believe the exact green used on Broadway is MAC's Chromacake in the color Landscape Green. Remember, with water-activated paints, you are first dipping your brush in water so that the paint will transfer, and the less water you use, the more opaque the application will be. Try to get it as even as possible on your face, neck, and hands. Not all aqua paints are created equal. If you're having a hard time evening out the color, fear not. An easy trick is to take an eyeshadow color that's the same or very similar to your water-activated paint and buff that on generously and vigorously in circular motions. In this case, make sure the shadow you're using in this step is matte and not shimmer. When that's done, you've basically completed the foundation portion of the tutorial, and now we can get on with regular face things. Thanks to my decision to recycle my eyebrows, I can now just go over them to make them extra black. You guys know what a commitment doing my brows is otherwise, since I'm always starting from scratch. Fill yours in with either black brow gel or eyeshadow or even gel eyeliner. Then we're going to do some basic contouring and highlighting green style. This will give our face some dimension so we don't look like a walking green screen. I'm taking a light green shimmery pigment now to put in all the normal places I would normally highlight my face. So cheeks, nose, forehead, and a little cupid's bow and chin action. Then I'm taking a white shadow just to put a little extra highlight on the cheeks and blending that out. I'm using black for my contour color, but you can use a dark green if you have it. And I'm placing that in normal contour places, the hollows of the cheeks and a little around the sides of the face and nose. For the eyes, I'm keeping it pretty simple. I'm putting black in the crease and smoking it out, and white to highlight on the brow bone, on the lids, and in the inner corners of the eyes. Add liner, mascara, and lashes, and sweep a little bit of smoky black shadow under the lash line to finish off the eyes. Elphaba's lips in the infamous Wicked poster / book cover are red, but on Broadway or show advertisement she's either rocking a slightly darker green lip or a kind of slate to green ombre lip, so I'm gonna do that one. I'm lining my lips first with a black pencil, and then look how serendipitous the name of this lipstick is. This is Cold Hearted from NYX's Wicked Lippie's collection, and besides the name, it happens to be the perfect color for this anyway. I'm only applying this close to the black liner, and then I'm doing the lip smack thing to blend that into the green base we already have.
This concludes the Elphaba portion of our tutorial. This is obviously not the classic Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz because I don't have the big creepy chin and the big pointy nose. Warning! Spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen Wicked yet. The second part of the tutorial is obviously not about Elphaba, but it is about the classic Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz, because Elphaba doesn't actually melt in the show Wicked. But classic style witch does melt, which is why this part of the tutorial going forward is inspired by her. So we have the best of both witchy worlds up in here. So since we're gonna be melting, take a wild guess what FX product we're gonna be using to do that. If you've seen any of my other tutorials, you know it's gonna be gelatin. This gelatin is already a little green because I mixed in some of the green aqua paint that I put on my face right into this. I scraped it off and I just chucked it in there and it dissolved in the water because that's what it does. If you don't know what this stuff is, or you need to know what ingredients you need and how to make it, it's really cheap, it's really easy, and you can make it using things you find in the grocery store and a pharmacy. I already have a video on that. I will link you right here if you need to know how to do that. So make that, heat it up, and come back. Kinda looks like guacamole.
Just a reminder to always test the heat of gelatin on the back of your hand before putting it on your face. We're not going for a real burn look here. This is a super easy SFX look to do since we really just want to use the gelatin medium as it naturally is, a drippy mess. Use some kind of stick, in this case I'm using a tongue depressor / popsicle stick, to lay the gelatin randomly all over my face and just let it drip down. As always, be careful around your eyes and keep your head tilted forward or to the side when working above them. Let the gelatin drip off your chin, all down your neck, and even onto your shirt if you don't mind getting it a little messy temporarily. I don't know about every fabric, but at least on the cotton shirt I'm wearing, it peeled off easily at the end of everything. Then if you pre-greened your gelatin, you could totally stop here, but I spent a couple extra minutes throwing some black around the edges of some of the drips, some of the shimmery highlight green color on the top of the drips, and some of the base green color to blend the edges of my face into the drips. This is just for a little added dimension. Lastly, I wanted to simulate some color runoff, so I drug some of the lipstick color onto the gelatin below my mouth, and I used a NYX Jumbo Milk Pencil to highlight the drips on my cheeks so it looked as though the whites of my eyes were melting with everything else. Voila! Slap on a hat, find yourself a broom, and start adopting monkey-bird hybrids.
We're gonna go out and get food right now?
I mean, that's what I would prefer, but if you would not, that's okay.
You can let me know when you're here if you think I look acceptable to go out and get food.
You don't have to really eat it anywhere, else you can bring it home.
Maybe we should bring it home. I'm a little green right now.
Okay, I'll see you in a few.
Okay. What is this, the mask? Oh, I'm melting! Melting! Do you guys get it? Because she sizzles when she melts? No one yell at me. This is water vapor. There's no nicotine in this. It's just magic. Should I sing?
And nobody in all of Oz, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring me down. Sing it. Sing the other part.
Where's the hammer?
I hope you're happy. Though the hope she's wicked. Bring me down. Someone has to bring her.
I'm gonna be on Broadway. I know.